Hi, I'm Lee. So let's come to the questions in the application. First of all, why RDI and why I decided to do it. The reason behind my decision of learning RDI in a more professional way and become an RDI consultant in the future. First of all, of course, my kids, Edward and Edison, they are the most beautiful happening in my life, even though they both have autism and they are making trouble every day. Yeah, the diagnosis with autism came 2 years ago when they were 3, which totally changed my life. Since then, I decided to put myself into this endless journey of learning what is autism, how it could come, and what I can do as a parent to help my kids get out of the crisis, even though that might be a lifelong one. So I have worked as a volunteer in Center for Autism Alberta, which is the biggest agency in my city, just in order to understand how an agency works for the kids. And I have read tons of papers and books about ABA, PRT, music therapy, and I personally hired a PRT trainer to come to my home to train me in the family base. After all the hard working, and my kids are getting better. They start to talk from a totally nonverbal base, and they trying to use the words and sentences I taught them to express their feelings and their needs. They can do some mathematics even. But somehow I felt upset and something's missing. And this kind of feeling was getting stronger day by day. Because I just realized everything they can is come from me. What they have is knowledge I put into their mind, but not ability, not intelligence I want to them to have. I just had the feeling that the internal engine in them had not yet started. And this internal engine is so important, which is only things make their active learning possible in the future. So I tried to find out a solution to my problem until 9 months ago I met Wendy and RDI. So Wendy brought me many things. She let me know what is the concept and the idea behind RDI and what I can do in my daily life to communicate with my kids. And most importantly, I'm not only a mom or an interventionist. I'm the guide, the mentor to my kids. All of this helps me a lot. So that's why I want to learn RDI more in a more effective way and a more professional way, so that I can help my kid more, and I can also help the families around me. Yeah, I mean the autistic families in my community. So it's also related to the second reason behind my decision. Yeah, it's me. I have been working as a professional woman all the time before the diagnosis. I have been working in international banking industry, and I have been teacher, lecturer in universities. I really enjoy the feeling to communicate with people who come from different background and different culture, and I'm really good at it. And I also enjoy to be part of the social world and to give my contribution. So when I think about eventually I will go back to career life, and the first thing coming in my mind is to be an RDI consultant. I want to associate what I'm doing with autism, with my kids, with other kids who have autism. And I see a great potential for RDI in my in the community I live in. Basically, I live in Edmonton, Canada. In this city live, I think, over average amount of autistic people because of the highest funding in Canada. And among them, there are many families coming from the Chinese culture, and their dominant language they speak in families with their kids is Mandarin. So many of them want to learn RDI. They have heard about RDI. They have great interest in it, and they have funding. But the language and the culture is the biggest challenging for them. So I think I can build up the bridge between those families and RDI. And also, I want to promote RDI in my hometown in China, because China has 1.4 billion of people, and more and more children are diagnosed with autism recently. Compared to the families living in North America, they don't have many resources. They have heard or have read things about RDI, but they never really got the chance to know what it is and to contact with a real RDI consultant. So I think there will be a great future and a great potential for me in the future to work as a RDI consultant. So yeah, that is a win-win situation. I mean, for me and for my kids, and I can do my part to contribute to the people I care about. Yeah, so that's for the first question. Thank you for your time.